MSME finance for Nigeria's $1 trillion ambition will take more than innovation. It requires partnership and policy alignment.
The outstanding contributions of Nigeria's top financial sector leaders to the micro, small, and medium enterprises ecosystem took center stage at the second edition of the MSME Finance and CEO Awards held recently in Lagos.
This journey began about 8 years ago, and it used to be the forum, but at a point we saw that there needs to be a sort of recognition platform where we begin to celebrate change makers and trailblazers within the MSME ecosystem, both on the institutional level and on the CEO leadership capacity level. And we're at the second edition, and really I must appreciate our sponsors and our key partners and stakeholders. Particularly, I would like to appreciate the chairman of ProShare, Mr. Femi Awoyemi, whose support was immeasurable as a key technical partner in putting this together. Thank you very much once again, and without much ado, I welcome you all. Thank you.
It featured goodwill messages from regulators and some of the strategic brands partnering with the organizers of the MSME Finance and CEO Awards event.
We always boast about us being 250 million people. Do we wonder what they're doing as work? What they're doing for work is a lot of the time subsistence. A lot of the time it is on a small scale. A lot of the time it's just to keep the ball rolling. But eventually they grow. But before they do grow, they need structures, they need support, they need education, they need records, they need financing, they need mentoring. And I reckon that many of the people in this room are doing that. I have worked as financial advisor to many of the small-scale enterprises. And a lot of the time, what we see is that there are no records. What we see is that there is commingling of immediate cash, and well, because the cash that's coming in has to meet some very immediate needs, the cash doesn't go back to the business. I reckon that many of the people in this room are in the line of where they can mentor such companies and grow them.
I want to appreciate the convener of this very laudable event, the CEO of Economic Forum Series, in the person of Mr. Jude. Thank you for putting this together. This is actually very unique in its own way, and I think that this is about maybe the fourth one I am personally attending, and I think it's been, getting better and better by the day. So thank you. I'm having the singular honor to be representing my organization to give this address. MSMEs have actually been found to be the engine room of the economy right now. We all know that they are actually the ones driving the economy. And of course, a project like this is actually in line to support them and show appreciation to the people that are also supporting them and making this to happen.
According to the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics and Sweden survey, MSMEs contribute 46.32% to GDP. They account for 6.2% of exports, representing about 97% of businesses, and they provide 87.9% of employment. Please, let's celebrate the MSMEs. Those statistics are not just from the moon. They are reality of the effort all of us in this room we are making, and how we are impacting one another, and how we are making Africa and Nigeria proud. Our mission at MasterCard, just to touch on it, is to connect everyone everywhere to the digital economy, enabling MSMEs to grow beyond borders. And according to MasterCard SME Confidence Index, 73% of SMEs plan to expand their digital payment capabilities across various channels. I want to leave us with that we should chew over it even as we have the fun fair tonight. We must build trust through responsible innovation. MSME finance for Nigeria's $1 trillion ambition will take more than innovation. It requires partnership and policy alignment. And partnership is at the heart of Mastercard's innovation approach. Through the MADE Alliance, we have launched with African Development Bank how 100 million people can connect with their businesses to the digital economy over the next decade. Already, 50 million small businesses, 37 million women-led businesses has been connected to the digital economy. As we honor tonight's outstanding entrepreneurs and leaders, let us also celebrate the Nigerian spirit of possibility. Every tap, every digital payment, every partnership brings us closer to a more inclusive and prosperous Nigeria. Thank you and congratulations.
The event recognized leadership excellence across banking and development finance in Nigeria.
The next recipient for MSME focused fintech digital payment platform of the year is FSDH Merchant Bank Limited.
This award is presented to Keystone Bank Limited as the MSME Finance Bank of the Year national category. Congratulations. Again, it gives me great pleasure to present the award of MSME Focused FinTech Stroke Digital Payment Platform of the Year to a company that has played a big role in transforming payments in the Nigerian space, Mastercard.
MSME FinTech Payment Platform of the Year. Congratulations, Zest.
AXA Mansard Insurance PLC. Congratulations. I'm particularly excited about this award because Jaiz Bank is a partner of MasterCard as well. So it gives me great pleasure to announce that MSME Non-Interest Islamic Bank of the Year. This award goes to Jaiz Bank PLC. Congratulations.
I feel very proud to be presenting this Johnson Pro Share. Always observed you from afar. Feels very honorable for me to be very close to you today and presenting this award. Thank you very much.
Some of the awardees speak on the value of being recognized in the MSME finance space.
This award is an inspiration to me personally and to our institution, Jaiz Bank PLC, because our vision and values align, with this recognition. We focus on supporting inclusive growth in the economy. And honestly, you can only be able to ensure inclusive growth through support of micro, small, medium enterprises in the country. As we all know, we have over 38 million businesses under the micro, small, medium enterprises, which accounts for 80% of all businesses in Nigeria. So you can imagine if you focus on supporting that 80%, so invariably you are supporting the entire industry. So for us in Jaiz Bank, honestly, we're really honored and honestly, we're really inspired to continue to support this very critical sector of our economy.
For us in Access Bank, supporting MSME is actually what we believe is the right thing to do. It's a global fact that MSME actually drive the economy of the nation. And of course, as an institution, this award tonight has actually encouraged us. We are happy that we are seen doing what we are doing. and of course, it's spurring us to, want to do more. Going into 2026, we have actually put together a lot that would actually support MSME. We actually listen to them, we feel their pain, and so we have actually put together also a lot of products and services that we are going to be, reeling out to them to support MSMEs in Nigeria and even in the African subsidiaries where we have our presence. For the award to my MD, Roosevelt Ogbonna, I think this is actually very well deserving because it doesn't just play lip service to supporting MSMEs. He actually does walk the talk by giving enough resources, deploying the resources and the support to ensure that MSMEs are being supported in the nation, Nigeria. So I think this is actually well deserving to him.
This is actually a teamwork, and we've done a lot to get to this level. This is the second award Keystone Bank is receiving in 2025. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another award before the end of the year. We've done a lot. This year alone, we have trained over 1,100 MSME, in different levels of capacity building programs, knowledge, financial support, and so on and so forth. This happened across 13 locations across the country, and then this is something that we keep doing it. So we have a lot that we're doing in terms of supporting them.
There's been a lot of growth in the retail, MSME, fintech, payment sector of the Nigerian financial sector. So it is appropriate to have awards such as this, recognizing those innovations, progress, advancement being recorded in the sector. And I hope that the awards will drive more innovation, more advancement, more progress in all of the relevant areas. So I commend the organizers once again, and I ask all those who won those awards not to rest on their laurels, compete again, and come back next year, maybe either retaining your award or winning another one.
The convener of the event, Mr. Jude Undu, provided his perspective on the objectives and essence of the awards.
So the objective is quite simple. To build a platform that will recognize excellence, innovation, and impact within the MSME finance ecosystem. The idea was to see how we begin to really acknowledge institutions and individuals who are actually driving financial inclusion and access to finance for the MSME subsector. As we know, MSMEs are the livelihood of the economy. They form up to 50% of the GDP of the economy. They create jobs, but there's this persistent financing gap. And so the objective of awards like this is to really recognize those institutions and the leadership of those institutions that are really driving access to finance for these MSMEs, thereby making a much more prosperous, broader economy for the country. So that's basically the objective. Yeah.
The MSME Finance and CEO Awards focus on spotlighting exceptional leadership within Nigeria's financial system. Celebrating CEOs who are redefining access to MSME finance is a welcome development that should spur more financial institutions and corporates to support the growth and scale of over 35 million micro, small, and medium enterprises in Nigeria.